Unit 5. Recording 5.
So, Olga, you've got a child at school here, and I know you're a bit concerned about the teacher's approach.
Yes, from a Russian perspective, I don't think they teach enough here. There's too much play. And generally, teachers don't set enough homework. Not as much as they would back home anyway.
Franny, what do you think?
Actually, when I trained as a teacher, the research said that basically homework makes no difference to children's progress.
Personally, I find that difficult to believe.
Yeah, I've heard that too, but I think it depends on the age. So it may benefit secondary school kids, but not primary. I guess you're talking about primary though, Olga, right?
Yes, but apparently it's the same here with secondary school. I have a friend who has a 14-year-old, and she says he doesn't get enough homework either.
So, Olga, when you say not enough, what do you mean?
Well, my son might get a few words to learn how to spell each week, but that's about it. Obviously, he's not getting enough homework.
In terms of things to learn, that's similar for my daughter. But actually, she brings home a book to read with us most days as well.
Well, obviously I read with my son, but I don't see that as homework. That's just being a parent.
Unfortunately, that's not always the case, though, is it? I mean, lots of children don't have that support from their parents, so it's good to encourage reading. The real problem is that if they set too much homework, it puts lots of kids off studying.
But if you give more homework, you demand more. You set a higher standard.
I'm not so sure.
What about you, Josh? As someone who's still at school, what do you think?
Unfortunately, I'm having to do quite a lot of homework at the moment because I have exams soon. But luckily, I didn't have much before now. I actually don't get the point of homework, though. I mean, I think about my parents. They go to work for 7 hours or whatever, and then they come home. They don't have to do more work.
Apart from cooking, washing...
You know what I mean. I mean, they don't have to do more of their job. I go to school for 6 hours every day. I do my job. That should be enough time for studying. And half the time, homework is just doing the same as we did in class. It puts too much pressure on us.
Yes, but it's important to repeat things. That's how it sticks in your head. I mean, as you study for your exams, you'll be repeating things, right?
Yes, and in terms of remembering stuff, as a rule, studying a little every day is better than doing a lot of revision just before an exam.
But I get that at school. Anyway, I thought you were against homework.
Generally, I am. I just don't think you should try and remember everything just before a test either.
OK, let's move on to another subject, class sizes. Surprisingly, research seems to show that having a smaller class size also makes very little difference to students' grades.
Really?